Hey guys, and thanks for watching. In this video, I want to talk about vegetarian meal ideas. We have been plant-based for a couple of years now, so I want to help you out and share with you some meals that have been working for us and that we enjoy and are fairly easy to make. And so let's get into that now. All right. First one, we'll start with breakfast and go lunch and dinner. So for breakfast, oatmeal is probably our favorite. That's pretty much almost every day of the week we do oatmeal. And I have another video where I talk about my oatmeal breakfast. And if I make a future blog post, I'll leave a link in the description. And generally, I put a lot of healthy stuff like hemp and flax and chia seeds and fruit and soy milk, walnuts, all kinds of good stuff in that oatmeal. It's pretty good. But if you prefer, you could do cereal. Cereal's generally not quite as healthy. Oatmeal's very healthy for you. Cereal tends to be a little bit more processed, and then a lot of times they can add sugar, and I think they take a lot of the fiber out. And generally with cereal, most people, of course, think that you need to eat it with dairy milk, but you could just use almond milk or a plant-based milk. I also have a plant-based milk comparison video, so check that out for some different plant-based milks you could use. If you do eat eggs, you could eat omelets every once in a while. That's just an idea. We don't really do that, but we used to sometimes do scrambled eggs or omelets just every once in a while. So that's an idea. One thing we do a lot though are almond flour pancakes, and for us that's really like a treat. And the almond flour is healthier for you. What we used to do before that were the Kodiak pancakes, and those actually come like pre-packaged and ready to go, so that it's actually an easier option. Before we switched over to the healthier almond flour pancakes that we make ourselves using a recipe. All right, and then another option is Ezekiel bread toast. There's a cinnamon raisin toast that's really good. Love Ezekiel bread. It's the healthiest bread you can get. So let's move on to lunch. Okay, for lunch you can eat a black bean burger or any other kind of plant-based burger. You can get them frozen. We make our own black bean burgers. There's a 4-ingredient black bean burger, but I don't always have time for that, so the frozen burgers do come in handy in a pinch. And I usually eat that with a baked potato, one that's been made in the microwave. I'll just cook it and bake it in the microwave. And another option is easy option, peanut butter sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I'm kind of a big kid. I still like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Quick and easy vegetarian meal idea. If you are flexitarian or pescatarian, you could even do like a small salmon sandwich every once in a while. One thing we used to do a lot were green smoothies. And I would just drink a green smoothie as my lunch a lot of times. Just, got a lot of healthy stuff packed in there, and I would make a big thing of smoothies, and that was like 2 or 3 days worth right there. Hummus. Okay, I used to make hummus a lot more, and that's great for lunches. You can dip celery or carrots or pita bread if you like, whatever, or make your own little pita hummus sandwich and put some toppings on it. That is always a good choice. And then I've been doing something more recently where I find at the store these pre-made Indian spices in the jars, like tikka masala, like these simmer sauces, and just kind of cooking some chickpeas and then adding the sauce to them is actually pretty good. And add a little bit of salt, and you can add other toppings if you want. It's actually not too bad, and it's quick and easy. All right, let's move on to dinner. Vegetarian dinner ideas. Okay. We like to do a lot of things with lentils and beans. So I think one of your best friends when it comes to vegetarian or plant-based eating or vegan eating is going to be beans. Beans will make tons of different really good dishes, and are packed with antioxidants and good nutrients and fiber. Beans are great, and bean dishes are probably the easiest thing to make that will really fill you up and satisfy you. So I mentioned lentils, which is like a type of bean. We'll do a lot of lentil dishes. You can find tons of recipes for lentils. Generally, a lot of Indian food tends to be vegetarian, by the way. So the first one I have on the list is spicy red curry lentils. That's a good one that we like. Also, creamy coconut curry lentils is another favorite. We had another one we used to do. I didn't write it down. I think it was called lentils dal. Something spicy egg. I can't remember. That was another good one. Another great option we like is vegetarian chili. You can make chili and you don't have to put the meat in there. You can just add extra beans, and we have a great recipe. It's got great spices. It tastes really good, just like regular chili. You don't have to put actually meat in there. Or if you want, you could even put like tofu crumbles or something, some kind of plant-based crumble in there. But we don't find that it's really necessary. Another option is there's a lot of vegetarian soups. Vegetable soup is one idea. Another one is 15 bean soup. All right, that are favorites. And turning to Mexican food, you can do vegetarian enchiladas. That's one that we found recently, where you have a lot of veggies in there, like broccoli, and you don't have to have meat. Also, black bean tacos. I've made those once or twice, and they were pretty good. And also wanted to mention that usually I'll cook rice in the Instapot. We used to just do it in the microwave until we got the Instapot, which actually cooks it better. Brown rice, and so we usually always have brown rice with our lentils or whatever chili or whatever bean dish that we have, and that will add to add to what you're eating, give you a little bit more food to eat. And I'll also a lot of times do a baked potato just with some olive oil on it, or a sweet potato. And usually a salad. Now you can do all kinds of things with salads. I'll usually have a side salad, or you can make a large dish out of a salad. You could make a meal out of a salad. There's elaborate salad recipes, so you can go crazy with that. And last I have on the list, but not least, is spaghetti. You can do spaghetti without meat, and it tastes fine. It tastes great. We actually prefer, what I found was a new pasta. You can find them in the pasta aisle in most stores. A chickpea pasta and a red lentil pasta, so that's healthier, and you're getting those beans in there. We also try to minimize gluten or avoid it when we can, and when we can find an alternative. So those are my vegetarian meal ideas. Okay, hopefully I didn't leave any out. Go ahead and look down in the description, maybe if for any, I wasn't going to cover any recipes in this post, okay? But maybe in the future, if there's enough comments, I will leave links to recipes, or I may make if this gets popular enough, I'll make a future blog post with links to recipes. I'll leave that in the description. Or if you want a recipe, leave a comment below, and I will do my best to respond and let you know what the recipe is. All right, guys, well, thanks for watching. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't, to get more great plant-based videos. And if you found this useful, like and comment below and let me know what you think. And I really appreciate you stopping by and watching, guys. All right, I hope you find some good meal ideas to eat today. Thanks.